live. It is Sunday, September 12th. The time is 8:01 p.m. Don't know what the temperature is outside, nor do I really care. Apologies, you may be hearing a barking dog throughout the stream. My idiot neighbor has a very loud dog. No fault to the dog, but they often leave it out at night. I've noticed this over the last few weeks, and I've even talked to some of my neighbors about it, and it's driving everyone nuts that they just have this loud barking animal in their backyard right next to a high-rise. Anyways, that aside, I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but welcome to another Sunday Night Stumbles. This one might be a bit more of the abbreviated variety. I don't really have anything planned tonight. I've also been distracted all day by NFL football, and there will be a game tonight, and I have Allen Robinson going on my fantasy team, so good luck to him, I guess. If you see me doing this a whole lot, that's because I'm gazing at the big screen watching NFL Sunday Night Football. And so I don't blame you for wandering away. And tonight's stream will be not brought to you by this beer, but I will certainly be consuming it. This is Voyager IPA. It is 440 milliliters, 6%. So I am bucking the light IPA trend, although I've certainly had much heavier ones in this. Renaissance Brewing Company. And I quite like this can. I think it's a rather, dare I say, sexy can for a beer. I don't know. It was also only like $3, so it kind of did everything, ticked all the right boxes. Let's take a look at the chat. Alex gets around TO, Susan, Lisa D, Bevy YHZ is here. Sorry I missed your stream, Bevy. I was out recording my own video in between watching football. Lisa says, go sports. Chris Mills is here. Yogi's here. Tom's Bike 416. Naughty Brown. Firestar Eyes. Estelle, the person who I just timed out earlier because they kept doing some scam involving PayPal, Marg H, and everyone else. Sorry, I can't always read your chats. It's getting harder and harder as I get older and older. This is better than Nickelback. No, it's not. Nickelback is the greatest band that nobody admits they like. Otherwise, how the hell can you explain their success and the fact that you can't not hear them on the radio? Hi, Johnny from Midtown, says Beluda. Hello. Thunderstorm tonight ASMR video. Susan, if it's storming later tonight, I might go out and do something like that. Mike Landry, $5. Thank you very much, Mike Landry, on the East Coast. Hope you're having a good... Is it... I guess it's night over there. We're past the point of it being evening. Naughty says, I can hardly hear you, and it's at 50. I'm going to sound check. I'm going to mute this. Or mute my microphone, and I'm going to check the sound on my TV. It sounds perfectly fine to me. Here. All right, there's a poll right now I posted. I don't know, Naughty. Here, I'll boost it a little bit. But if I boost it too much, it starts to sound like shit. So it's kind of it's a very fine tightrope I'm walking with the volume and the gain on this particular microphone. I can always pull the microphone closer to me. How is that? Does this sound better? Maybe. But now you can't see my stupid face because there's a microphone in the way. Hello, Kevin Hawthorne and Spees. I think you guys like it like this, right? We're just gonna keep the microphone right in front. Let me. Ah, you can see the tip. Whoop. Get up there. I did get an offer from a company to send me a microphone, and they're gonna have to. And I'm going to have to do an unbiased review, and they didn't specify which channel. I think they mean the Strides channel. I turn shit like that down all the time because it doesn't make a lot of sense. for me to be doing that on the main channel. I usually counter, well, I'll put it on my half-assed crappy channel no one wants or no one watches, and sometimes they still go ahead and give me stuff. So I'm wondering, since this microphone, I've had some issues with it, if I should try, but it's only like an $80 microphone. Like, this thing is so much better on paper. I don't know. Maybe, yeah, what the hell? I'll just strike a deal and give an unbiased review. But at least we'll try out a new microphone. Fans Buses Gaming likes Johnny Stumbles and Strides. Sponsored, so it's free. Yeah, a lot of companies, a lot of the smaller companies you see, not like the big name brands, but the sort of, not the knockoff products, but like the slightly cheaper than the big name brand products, they tend to spam their stuff out to smaller YouTubers just to get videos and get exposure. And they don't even ask for positive reviews. They just want their shit to be out there because they can't compete with the marketing budgets of the big guys. So it's easier to send 100 products to little pipsqueaks like me than pay the really big YouTubers and big marketing channels to get their stuff out there. So it's actually kind of smart. But it means, like, I just don't have the time or the effort to, like, wade through emails, in case you're wondering a bit of it, what it's like on this end. And, like, a year ago, nothing. Almost nobody ever reached out to me. And now, at least every week, I get some kind of offer, and I almost never even reply, let alone take them up on it. I don't even think, like, yeah, I don't know. I know that with the new e-bike, there's been a lot of interest for my video, and I think that's helped them a bit, even though I did that for free because I actually like the product. And with the e-scooter, I know they sold a bunch because of my video. I have an affiliate link on that. But in terms of, like, pushing stuff, I don't really think it makes... I'm not big enough to make much of a difference, so we'll see. Some of the big YouTubers are being sucked up by corporate entities, like the AVGN channel. His channel is a corporate... AI Gaming. AVGN doesn't really write or have much say in his channel anymore. He doesn't even write the Angry Video Game Nerd episodes, actually. And MCN does all of that for him, including his editing and special effects. At least that's what the common thought process is, in exchange for him getting to have a life, and he gets to spend time with his family. And yeah, his videos are laced with ads, but I don't know. That's just the way it goes, right? Make a choice. And on that note, I got a new pair of shoes. I have those Under Armours that my mom got me for my birthday are finally starting to wear on the back of the heel. Keep in mind, I've worn them as much in the last year that most people probably wear a pair of shoes over 2 or 3 years. And that cheap pair of Chinese shoes I have are pretty comfortable. I like them. They're holding in, but they're not going to be anything that's going to last through the fall, I think. So, isn't this exciting? New shoes! What do we have? We have, this literally just came today. There we go. Some more Under Armour shoes, but these ones, I don't know if you guys can see the tag. You'll notice where it says width, right where my finger is. It says 4E. So these are super wide ass shoes. This is something that I got away from doing, and then when I started wearing dress shoes, I got what they call a bursitis in my foot, where you feels like you're walking on this kind of, feels like you have a blister inside your foot, near the ball of your foot, and that has started to come back. It was triggered by wearing shoes that are not wide enough, and it came back when I started wearing dress shoes when I worked at the office 2 jobs ago. So I started buying these like super wide shoes, And now people are saying they're lagging. What the hell are you talking about? I'm monitoring the connection, so it's you guys if you're having problems. Refresh. So I'm getting back into buying only really wide shoes just so my feet can get better. And that's one of the reasons why I've been stuck. I've been doing a lot more two-wheeled videos instead of... Guys, this is a YouTube issue if it's lagging because I have the stream up on my big screen TV right now, which is not... So I'm pulling it off of the internet, and it's perfect. So you're having an issue with what server YouTube's delivering, but I don't know. Here's the thing, if one person isn't getting lag, then there's no lag problem. If one person is fine, then the problem isn't anything I can fix because it's not my connection. So sorry about that. That's just the way it works. Just try refreshing. Another thing you can try doing is lowering the resolution. Maybe your connection is kind of being strangled where you are. So instead of 1080p, just lower it to 720p and you should be fine. But I've got it in 1080p on my big screen and it looks fine. You know what I can do? Speed test. We can go to speedtest.net. And we can make sure that my internet is whoa, my internet. Okay, there we go. I was about to say it's way slower than it should be. And my upload speed should put me around 24 because 6 will be this stream. So let's see. So I should be around 24 right here because this stream is taking up 6. Yeah, so we're fine. I'm having no issues with my connection. So if you're lagging, restart or lower it to 720, but I don't know what else. There's nothing really I can do. It's a YouTube issue or it's your connection. My screen isn't frozen, but I am. Is YouTube live lagging right now? Ooh. I don't know. This doesn't tell me anything right now. Okay, there's another thing we can do. We can go Johnny Stumbles. This will be a real short stream if this is a prevalent problem. But we could go here. Okay, let's see if I freeze. Let's see if I freeze. I'm gonna have to just keep moving like this, and and make sure it doesn't lag. Well, Alex, live streaming is a totally different animal from pre-recorded. You can't compare them. Find someone else who lives, who is live, and see if they're lagging too. Hey, look! It's lagging. It just lagged there. This person's live. Are you lagging? Oh, I'm not. I don't have a. I can't see. I don't know, guys. I don't know. There's really not a whole lot I can do about it. We're just gonna hope that it goes away if people are experiencing problems. I apologize. Hopefully the audio keeps running. Sometimes the screen will freeze, but the audio will keep going. I don't know. Koana says, "What are you drinking?" We are drinking Hey, look, my face, it's doing it now on my big screen. You guys are right. My face just kind of like froze. I don't know. My internet here is fine. Hello, Funny Dog. Funny Dog is here to fix the problem of the stream intermittently freezing. As long as the audio is fine, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. When I'm monitoring it in real time from my webcam on the preview, that is not lagging at all. So something is happening on the YouTube side. Michael Stern says, "Hi, Funny Dog. What's new?" So probably no games tonight. We can't really play games if we're gonna have this problem. And I wasn't planning on having a super long ass stream, anyways. If you're a channel member or a Patreon member and you have silver tier or higher status, I did upload a members video that I recorded yesterday, and that one uses this thing, which was, yeah, let's play a video in the background. The Ottawa Wanderer, Lisa Palmer, $2. Here you go. Thank you, the Ottawa Wanderer. Lisa wanders around and does live streams from beautiful Ottawa. Let's just play it. Let's play a Strides video that nobody watched. This poor video here had no views. We'll play this one.
Your cards and last.
So today, well, I went out to film a video with this. This is my wide-angle lens, which clips onto my pockets because I've started using these for all of my scooter and e-bike videos. And the problem is, Dylan, it's not my connection. It's got to be a YouTube server problem. So this makes it more like what the GoPro looks like. So I think I'm just going to use this from now on the two-wheeled videos. Lisa says I'll have less time to watch tomorrow back in the office. No, that's probably going to be happening to a lot of people. Mike T, yes. Today has been a day of sports. The Blue Jays set a record for most runs scored in a 48-hour period today. They also had 2 grand slams within 3 innings. They're now in a playoff spot, well, a wild card spot at least. So congrats to the Blue Jays. All the bandwagon fans, jump on. We have a real sports team again. And I will maintain, when the Blue Jays are in the playoffs, this city is at its peak sports fever. More than the Maple Leafs even. Definitely more than the Raptors. Nothing. My whole office was just to see a blue. And when they were playing in the afternoon, we were watching games in the conference room. It's all anyone could talk about. I think it's kind of the ultimate bring everyone together sport more than any other sport, at least in my opinion. And I think people generally like the slow pace of it. They can kind of sit down and get together and talk about it, I guess. I don't know. What the hell am I talking about? Anyways, I'm holding this for some reason. And I filmed a members video where I went walking with this yesterday, and I ran into the Ken Continuum and Megan, his very fancy girlfriend, at least if you saw what she was wearing. So I'm thinking of making that a highlight clip, just that interaction, and putting that on this channel. And another idea I have is doing videos for this channel, not Strides, where I take my e-vehicles out and I try to push the range and I just see how long the battery will last on full power. So I might start doing that. There's a lot of people ask me, how long does the battery last? I'm like, I don't know. I just make up a number that I think is right. So I think people will be interested in that, and that'll give me a lot of footage just to play in the background of streams like this. Chris Mills hears the Leafs have already been eliminated from the playoffs. Yes, for the next 3 years, probably. But this one is not the wide angle. And if you're curious as to what the difference is, watch. So that's on my bike. That's not the wide angle. But, scoot. Here's an excerpt from my scooting video today.
That's Barbara Hall Park on the left.
No. What am I doing?
That's Barbara Hall Park on the left.
There we go. There's what the wide angle looks like.
The intersection of Church and Leslie.
So apparently,
Doesn't look like I'll make the light.
well, not apparently, but
Scooter video?
you can definitely see the other one would be about here. So it gives us about 15% more overall in terms of what we can see. You'll notice there is a little bit of fishbowl effect on the ends, but it's really nowhere near as bad as the GoPro. So if you're into wide angle scooter videos, there'll be a new one on I think Tuesday.
And here is maintenance.
But today I just went for a ride around the east side of downtown.
I can look for
I was curious to check out the new setup. And there we go. That's what I did today, this afternoon. Susan, why would wide angle make you nauseous? That doesn't make any sense. Here, you just can't... The problem is when you're riding on the road, the camera, if it's not wide angle, shows so much of what's ahead of you, and when people kind of want to see what's on the side, right? So that's my main complaint with not using the wide angle, is here, like, if you didn't want to look at the stupid truck, there's not a whole lot to see on the sides. So maybe for the walking videos, it doesn't matter, but for the riding videos, I definitely need to get on the wide angle bandwagon. Always got to buy something new, some new toy, play around it. And I'm looking at all my bikes now. I have 3 bikes and my e-scooter inside my apartment because my stupid balcony is out of order as of tomorrow morning. They're putting up the scaffolding on our building, and they're going to be redoing all our balconies. Fun shit. I'll be living in a lot of crap. I hardly have any room in this apartment to begin with. Marco says get a 360 cam. Yeah, I've seen Ryan Rides do that, and Action Kid has done that, and I think it's neat, but I think we're just going to stick with the straightforward stuff. And on that note, does anyone need a GoPro Hero 9 Black? Let me know. I'll probably just keep it. I tend to keep stuff. Johnny Stride, CJ Hoyle had his balcony redone. Yes. But no, they're I don't know, they're doing like an engineering check on like the concrete and repairing it as necessary. It's really just a load of bullshit to raise the rent. But I learned that the most they can raise your rent from renovations is something like 9%. And they have 3 years to implement it. So I'm going to be laughing anyways. It's really not going to amount to a whole lot in my case. Teratopia says, clean out your closet, dude. There's plenty of room in there. I just got new boxes to put in there, Teratopia. I just got new boxes. Good evening, Michelle. Marco does. He wants to start recording epic scooter rides. Susan, no, don't throw away the boxes. Put them in recycling. I had 2 giant e-bike boxes down there yesterday. Hey, it's 8:25. I'm not going to casually look over at my TV and put on... I just had a thought, no. And put on Sunday Night Football. What channel is Sunday Night Football on anyways? Are we on ESPN? I mean, the Canadian version. Of course I wouldn't have ESPN. I think it's on ESPN. Oh, it's on NBC on Sunday nights, isn't it? I don't know. We'll figure it out. NBC, thank you. Let's just find a random NBC channel here. On my totally legal IPTV service. God. Ooh, I seem to have found CNBC. That's cool. Kohana might not stay long. It's really bad. What's really bad, Kohana? Oh, Kohana says she's agitated by the connection issues. I don't know anything about that. My connection... I don't know, guys. Sorry. This will only be like an hour-long stream. Anyways, don't worry about that. We're going to have one beer. I'm hoping at thunderstorms tonight so I can get out and make a video or just watch football. I don't know. You guys can hear that dog? Poor dog. Stupid owners for sure. Did you ever look into getting the copper grease, says George? You know what? I contacted the bike company, and they're going to swing by and apply a fix to it tomorrow. And I mentioned the copper grease, and they did say they have something that they're going to apply to the brake that'll make it go away. So that very well could be exactly what you're talking about. Well, I'm glad you're all feeling my pain with the annoying barking dog anyways. It's almost never the animal, almost always the owner, right? 99 times out of 100. George, yeah, they're a really cool, really responsive company. Emma says, did they start the work on your balcony yet? Tomorrow morning, everything goes in. All right, Kohana, have a good night. Whippy Dude says, are you in an NFL pool? I'm in a fantasy league. Alex says he likes dogs, but yeah, the barking's annoying. Get your dog trained, keep it inside. Just don't make it other people's problems. A barking dog is better than a screaming kid. Mike T, it's funny you say that because there's a family that moved into our floor, and I've had conversations with 4 different neighbors, and they let their kids off the elevator, and they all start screaming. And because the new owners of the building ripped out the carpet and replaced it with tiles, it is piercing how loud these, I'll not say the adjective I want to say, kids are. They're just the most ill-behaved, and the parents don't care. They don't care. They just stand there and like their kids run around the hall screaming, and it's bouncing off the tiles, going right through our front door. The walls are concrete, so you don't hear shit through the walls. But I can hear them in my apartment. I can hear their kids screaming from across the hall from their apartment. Like, why are your kids screaming? I don't know. Someone needs to... I don't know. But it's really, really annoying. Marion says buffering a lot. Sorry, Marion. I think there's a problem on the YouTube server end. Teratopia says bring her over. Yo, take care of those kids. Hey, I used to be a kindergarten teacher. I used to have to deal with that. Michelle says that would be no for Johnny Stumbles having children. I might have children somewhere, unbeknownst to me. Yeah, Ali BHD, it's kind of the same situation as a barking dog, right? It's not the dog, it's not the kids. So therefore, it's the... T-Shod says, "Hi Johnny, my family and I are coming to Toronto on Tuesday. We hope to run into you." How long are you coming to Toronto for, T-Shods? That's exciting. Just a vacation? Are you moving here? Where in Toronto? If you see me, say hi. Emma just wants to move back to Asia after COVID is over. I wouldn't mind moving back to Asia. Would not mind. It's fun. Depends where, I guess. If I moved to China, I wouldn't even be allowed to have YouTube or thoughts to myself. Claudia says those bananas look ripe and delicious. They're smoothie bound bananas. Did you watch the boxing match? Yeah, I watched Anderson Silva just evade Tito and then KO him. Then I watched Vitor Belfort apparently acting proud of himself for knocking out a 58-year-old man. Like, that was disgusting. It was not a... Oscar De La Hoya would have been a very different fight, I think. Hey, let's try it. You guys... Oops. That's the wrong software there. Let's see if a VPN will help with the lagging. You are now connected to Winscribe in Boston. Reconnection successful. Okay, so I just accidentally disconnected myself and reconnected myself. Let's see if somehow using the VPN fixes my this lagging. I don't think it is going to do anything, but if it fixes it, it fixes it. Lisa says, worst bud. What is happening, says Alex. Did we just screw the pooch here? Circle of death. Let's All right, yeah, I turned off the stupid VPN. That was a dumb idea. Having connection problems, and I turned on the VPN. Is the VPN server local? Well, I put myself on the Boston MIT one. That's the usual VPN, and I have one in the UK, and I have one. Yeah, I don't know what to say about the connection tonight. We're gonna make this a 1-hour stream at 9 p.m. I'm gonna check out. Did you vote already? Not yet, Claudia. But did I have my personal information on here? I have my voting card. I have my voting card. Luke just ordered McDonald's on Uber. Oh. When you order McDonald's on Uber, you take the one thing that's so good about McDonald's, the fries, and you ruin it because they're going to be soggy and gross when they show up. So, yeah, you definitely fucked up by doing that. T-Shots, well, welcome to Toronto in advance, and I hope the appointment goes as well as it could possibly go. Are you voting by mail or in person? The place I'm going to vote is literally down the street, so I might as well just go there. Susan says FOD is faster. I will not use FOD because they have all their damn delivery people on e-bikes just riding all over the sidewalks downtown. Like, no. That... I've almost been killed by so many FOD people. I have boycotted that service. Bike video would be great for a Long Branch video. Yeah, I've done a bike video through No, I've done one from Port Credit to Long Branch. Maybe I'll get out that way. Maybe. I'm just reading all your messages here. Hello, Devin. Estelle says, drives me crazy. Susan, have you walked around downtown and seen all the FOD idiots on the sidewalks? It's nuts. Lisa D says, lol, FOD dude almost hit me yesterday on... Yeah, where... I don't want to... They have the worst collection of drivers I've ever seen. They're just all over the sidewalks, and these giant e-bikes that are like basically full-blown motorcycles with like pedals sticking out of them, and they've got those giant boxes on the back. Screw that delivery company. Have you heard the new ABBA songs over there? I'm the wrong person to ask that, Naughty Brown. Emma says getting fast food delivered just seems like a recipe for... There's a fine line. There's places that are like sort of fast foodish, like Rudy, that are pretty good. But yeah, just straight up Burger King, McDonald's, I wouldn't do that. Do you like Futurama? I did. I have not watched it in a while. I didn't watch it since it switched over to TBS, actually. McDonald's fries that never go stale. Oh, you've seen Super Size Me too. Of course I know, but those who don't... FOD is a new DoorDash, Foodora, Uber Eats specific service that has popped up in certain parts of Toronto. It's not citywide yet. When I voted, they asked me if I brought my own pencil. That's weird. Hello, Lace. So this video, I don't know why, but the algorithm didn't pick it up and didn't promote it that hard. Like, I can see when videos are suggested and what percentage of people click on it. And this one was clicked on by the usual percentage of people. Look at this. Was this guy turning right? That was a very nice turn. Very nice indeed. This one, there was nothing wrong with the video, like the title, the thumbnail. Just YouTube didn't want to push it, so it got very little love, and it's kind of like it just randomly does that every once in a while. Oh well. I'm thinking of doing a Eglinton Avenue East bike ride through the Golden Mile and checking out the LRT construction and seeing maybe I'll be able to catch some LRT trains being tested. So that is probably coming up on this bike. I'm going to go up and do the Finch Hydro Fields on this bike. I'm going to do a stream next, probably on the scooter. I'm just thinking out loud here. Funny Dog should do a collage of Johnny's face freezes. Some of them are hilarious. Thanks for freezing my damn face tonight, YouTube. Thanks for freezing my face. And one of the things, if I take Eglinton East, somewhere, I think it's Kingston Road, you can, they have the bus lanes, which are kind of unique to Scarborough. It's like a bus/bike lane, and the whole lane is painted red. You see that in New York City, so I'm thinking it might be cool to do Eglinton East and then go up and check out those bus/bike lanes. Never been on them. Devin went in to use the sauna and relax. Had to deal with waiting for the police for 2.5 hours. You'll take your crazy evening over. Show today's video where someone had their rear car door open in the bike lane as you approached. That was a gasping moment. I think that was on this video, wasn't this, Michelle? I think this is the video where like some lady. This is where the lady with the cane opened up the taxi door. That's coming up. Alex, that's far. We'll see about that. I'll have to before I do like the super long rides, I'm gonna have to get a better handle on the range of this battery. I don't want to get stranded having to pedal without battery power. Have a good night, Claudia. It says YouTube. It says stream status poor. YouTube is not receiving. Now it says stream health is excellent. Excellent connection. Okay, hopefully. I'm just going to put this up. So I didn't know I had this real-time stream monitoring service here. This probably should have been the first thing I checked when I saw it. All right, stream status excellent. Hopefully it stays excellent. Oop, now it's kind of buffering. Oh well. It'll be better next week. It'll be better next week. This is the Stumbles channel. We don't care about things like videos that work, do we? Doesn't really matter. And like I said, we're going to kill this one at 9 p.m. So we're going to be in for a very short stream. No, I'm not Ian, but we've already done speed tests. It's fine. It's not on my end. Who knows? Who cares? It'll fix itself by next week. Sorry, Vivian and Michelle. I'm actually quite comfortable riding my bike, even this hell beast that goes too fast in the city. So, oh, here comes a fun moment. Look at this stupid truck in front of me. I'll just wait for what happens with this. Ooh. Do you like any Doomer art? I don't even know what that is. Stream status, no data. Stream is healthy. Yeah, it's bouncing around like crazy between healthy. I want to get up to this stupid. Okay, here we go. Watch this stupid truck right in front of me.
It might just be calibrated. It's a brand new battery. This is my first time ever
It says stream quality is poor.
using it to any real extent other than the 6 or 7 kilometers I did earlier today.
What are you doing, you stupid?
What are you doing? It wasn't signaling or anything.
General sharpening, I have a middle finger for you. Susan, well, he didn't signal his turn. And then by the time he saw me, he just stopped mid-turn.
Definitely have to be careful with right-turning vehicles here, especially when you see a dotted line like that. That means
Oh well.
car is ahead of you.
Oh well.
On the right turn.
George says he was expecting the lawnmower to fall out the back.
That truck is always prudent. If you're not sure what someone's doing, just hang behind them and let them turn.
All right, so we're gonna have to make next Sunday's stream a good one. I'm gonna have to prepare a little better than this one. Rolling with the yeah, I like the GoPro. I think has a better image quality than the Pocket. It's definitely got a better color profile, but when I turn to the side, the whole horizon turns because it's a fixed camera lens, right? Whereas this one, because it's on a gimbal, it just kind of smoothly pans over. So I think that's an advantage. And Action Kid's video today uses the same camera on his scooter. So he's switching over as well. Lisa enjoys this area for riding. Yeah, it's neat. The Rathnelly area of Davenport. Michael says, is there a doctor in the house? No, the doctor's going to kill the patient in 12 minutes. Do I Idaho stop this stop sign? Yes, but it was still more of a stop than I should have made. Susan is experiencing pain from getting the first jab. Yeah, that's to be expected. My first jab put me to sleep for a week almost. I had no energy. Second one didn't. Johnny Strides, are we going to have a slideshow tonight? I don't know, Dylan. Tonight's going to be short. Oh, thank you, Shadow Ship. It seems to be getting worse and worse. Oh well. Carl, I don't know. All right, let's skip to the lady on Yonge Street in the cab. There it is. Watch this. It says error, YouTube. I want to do this when I have a good connection. No! I don't know. I'm giving up. This stream is just not good enough tonight, guys. I said I was going to stream till 9, but it's just not happening tonight. I don't know. My connection appears to be fine. I don't know. I have some friends messaging me telling me that it's bad. Lisa D, $10 towards next week's title. Lisa D, towards next week's title. That might have to be the title of next week's stream. Thank you very much for the $10, Lisa D. It's very, very kind of you. We'll be sure to have a $10 worthy title. Action VJ is crying. Estelle, I'm not stressing. I'm not. I mean, this is the Stumbles channel anyways. I could even just hotspot my phone. Although my lap... Yeah, I don't know. We're just gonna let the stream die in peace. How's that? Where are we? Yeah, I had an idea to fix it. Or to at least prove that it is the... YouTube that's having the problem, but we'll just assume it's going to get better next week. But thank you, Lisa D, for the $10. Thank you to the other super chatters. I'm going to peace out right now because I don't like the idea of this stream crapping out, and we're not going to play games. I was thinking maybe we'd play games. George says reboot your router and open the bottle of Macallan behind you. Hey man, I was playing Rocket League just before this stream perfectly. My ping was like 10 milliseconds. I had no problems with the connection, so I'm pretty sure this is a YouTube server error. Like, my download speed is fine. That's what it should be. And then my upload speed will be like, should be 24, but it'll be a little faster than that. Look at that. I have no... In order to do this speed, do my upload for this stream, I need 6. is the number I need here. As long as this is greater than 6, I can upload or live stream at 1080p. So I have more than enough bandwidth, and yeah, it's a YouTube problem. Sorry, guys. I don't know. But thank you for hanging out. Maybe I'll do some random streams at some point throughout the week. Maybe a Wednesday night random stream. Maybe Michelle says, hang on for 7 more minutes. Johnny stumbles. 7 more minutes. Can I do it? 7 more minutes of weird freezes. Maybe I'll be like Max Headroom. Nah, we're gonna kill it now. Thank you guys. Thank you to the super chatters. Thank you to our mods. To everyone who has messaged me on Patreon. I have a backlog of stuff. I'll get to you within the other stuff. Is it possible for the camera view to lag but not the other shot? No, Mike, it seems to be a whole thing. Sorry, guys. Sorry this was short. I didn't really have a whole lot for tonight anyways. So we're going to peace out. But thank you very much for tuning in. And the next one will be better. And if it's not better, it won't be better. All right, guys. Have yourselves a wonderful night.